So what I do is that the bottom I put this onion, and then I want to do the assembling. So these are the woody part of the Shimeiji mushrooms. So I cut off the woody part, and these are the, basically it's very clean. Just have to run a water rinse. Okay, putting the onion at the bottom. Later we will add in some olive oil so that you know you have the flavor there. Adding about a teaspoon of salt into the water to cook this soba noodle. Actually, you have a choice of, instead of putting soba, if you don't like soba, you can put udon. And if you don't like udon, you can put the other jelly noodle. Here I have 2 bundles. I'm cooking 2 bundles. I have cooked some noodles, soba noodles, and now I'm cutting some tofu, putting some tofu into the platter also. Actually, the original way of preparing is not this way. Yeah, they will cook on the table, and one item at a time they add in. So for me, is that because we want convenience. And also because of the presentation, I'm doing it in one go. Okay, so the bottom part, you notice that I put onion is because when I put oil, so it will be lightly fried, then it's more fragrant that way. Okay, so I'm trying to make things easy for y'all. So the soba noodle will be added here. So what I did was, the soba noodle is just lightly fried, because here we will cook with soy sauce later. We will cook with sukiyaki sauce. Because I'm using beef, so it's important to have big onions at the bottom. Here I have 300 gram beef shabu shabu. You can buy any kind of beef shabu shabu you like, and here is 300 gram. So now I'm preparing the shabu shabu sauce. Basically, it's very simple. Important is that you need to go and get this sukiyaki soy sauce. Not necessary from Kikoman. As long as you see sukiyaki, okay, you can get from Japanese shop also. So here I have 100 ml water. I will add about 100 ml of this soy sauce. So altogether should be 200. Okay. Then the other thing I will add is mirin sauce. Okay, all these can be buy from the Japanese shop in shopping centers. So about 50 ml of the mirin sauce, or 2 tablespoons. It depends. See, if you don't like liquor content, then you don't use. This is actually sweet rice wine. Okay, this is rice wine, and this one is only rice wine. This is quite potent, so I will only use 1 tablespoon. It is important you've got to add a little bit of this wine. Rice wine, so that it removes the gamey smell from the pork. Okay. So if you like to have more sweetness, you can add also chicken stock. So it is very much up to your own preference what you like to add in, but important is the soy sauce and rice wine. Mirin will elevate the taste. Then I will use olive oil to put at the bottom, to pour into the bottom to fry the onion. Remember, I add the onion at the bottom. Well, this sauce. So I'm adding in the olive oil. Olive oil, try to put it. Let it simmer, go down to the bottom. It's about 2 tablespoons. Everything is prepared. I think I'll cut off. I'm putting on the flame now. Now the flame is on high so that I can fry a bit on the onion part. The moment you smell the onion flavor, then you can add in the sauce that is pre-prepared, okay? Whatever you don't take, whatever I've added you don't like, then don't add, okay? It's up to your own preference. This is, I'm making a simple sukiyaki pork. I will add in the pork last, I mean the beef. If you don't take beef, then you will use pork slices, shabu shabu pork slices. Okay, now you hear the sizzling sound. It is basically the onion is being fried, because onion is kept at the bottom, right, so that the fragrance will come up. This meal is good for three people. If you have 2 adults and 2 kids, will be just nice. But if you're cooking for children, don't add wine if you don't like. When you smell the fragrance, then you can start adding the sauce. This sauce I add another 200 ml. Just now the water that we used to boil the soba, you can also add in. Okay, now I'm adding extra hot water to make up the soup. Okay, the vegetables are cooked now, so you can just set it aside, or you can remove it first if you want. Then you can start adding the meat, because all these beef are paper thin, you know. It's very thin, so it will cook very fast. That's why you notice all I add was hot water. Add everything that is hot so that you cook very fast. Okay, so this is already cooked. Normally you put it on a dining table. If you have those steamboat pot and pans, you can use that to cook. Because for me, I was a bit lazy to bring out the set. So we just cook on the stove. Okay, beef cook very fast, huh? I'm bringing up all the sprout out first, because all these cook very fast. The onion are all softened too. Now you can flame faster. For the Japanese, they will do it on top of the dining table, and as they cook, they will dip in raw egg, you know. Why raw egg is because the moment you cook, it's very hot, so that they believe that the eggs will be cooked as you dip the hot beef on it. That's why just now I never cook the noodle very much, is because I prepared to cook the noodle here. Okay, so now the moment it's boiling, then it's already all cooked. So we can go to the table now. Okay, this way is one of the easiest way to eat, rather than cooking on the table and setting up the hot pot set. It is very much like hot pot. You can do it on the table like hot pot. Okay, so this is basically done. See, boiling like that is already done. Got to off the, because beef we don't want to overcook it.